Do not let the enemy steal your joy. What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today is trash day, and I just want to talk to you while I clean up my garage and get rid of stuff. Sometimes you have things to do, and in the back of your head, it's like, oh my God, I have no time. I'm so tired. But in fact, there is time, and you're not that tired. And then we try to label ourselves like, hey, we're a procrastinator and stuff like that. But let me tell you guys, sometimes it's not that you're a procrastinator, but some people have to make extra effort in order to get things done. And for me, sometimes I think the devil is always like on me. Let me find times to do stuff that are not important, and the things that are important get left behind. So that's pretty much what happens to me all the time. And then I have to make this extra fight to make things happen. Nothing with me happens easily, and it's always a fight. It's always just a struggle between me, God, and the devil. Right. So my garage, I worked on the basement recently, and then all the stuff that I've been piling up in the basement for 5 years since I've been in Georgia, I've now moved up to the garage. Right. So everything that usually be in the basement, that empty space, is now in the garage, and it's been like a whole mess for a long time now. Just me just trying to get stuff stuck in there. So now all the cars are parked outside because there's just no space in the garage for anything. So all my photo booth stuff in one corner, those are like my photo booth backdrop that I'm folding up, and then like the extra stuff that I don't want to throw away is in one side. So the garage is like a total disaster. And then it's like you're a procrastinator, you're a procrastinator, you're a procrastinator. But sometimes it's more than that, guys. It's God is to be praised, right? Sometimes we have to count our blessings and look at it, because other people's life is easier, other people are having less struggles, and then like, why is it that I'm having so much struggles? Why is it that I'm serving God, but then I need this and I need that, and I just can't get it, right? Is that God is a liar, because if you serve me, you shall not want any good things. And then sometimes in life, why is it that I want this and I can't have it? And why is it that John is such a terrible person, but then John has it? And sometimes you try to compare your life with other people's life, and sometimes it might come across as envy, but sometimes it's just like it's just a comparison. Like, why is it that I serve God? Why is it that I work so hard? And why is it that that guy has nothing to do with God, and then everything he puts his hands to is working out? Am I wrong to be comparing my hard life to somebody else who's having it easy? I don't know. But sometimes that's the thing that we go down to, comparing other people's life with ours. Like for me and my kids, we fight a lot about getting things done. Like, this is your chore, and that's your chore, and you should do this, and I'm busy with schoolwork, go do that. And then because of that, things get pushed aside sometimes, and things get ignored. But I just want to tell you guys that God is not the author of confusion. All right, and the least little things can cause confusion, and it's just that sometimes we just need to give God some praise, and we just need to make an extra effort, because God want to bless us, but then he just don't want to give us the blessing like, here, take this, you have my blessing. But he wants us to work for it. And then sometimes in working for a blessing, when we get this blessing, we tend to appreciate this blessing a little more. And that's all I want to say today, that God is good. And even though at times things don't seem to be working right, but God is able to be praised. All right, God is able to be praised. I don't know who I'm talking to now, but sometimes your life is a whole mess, and your life is a whole disaster, and you think it's the end of the world. But just know that every setback is a setup, right? So sometimes it's not that our life is going bad, but it's time that we should, relax a little bit and thank God for what He has done for you, what He has done for us so far. Um, with all these struggles, sometimes God is like, hey, I've been doing all these things for you, and you're not saying thanks. Say thanks. You understand? I have this blessing for you right here in my hand. All you got to do is ask for it. You know, I got this drive for you to get things done. All you got to do is take it. And that's just it, guys. I don't know who I'm talking to, but yeah, it's trash day. I'm cleaning up my closet. I'm cleaning up my garage. I'm cleaning out and I'm making room for a blessing. All right, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, guys. And see you in the next video. I think this week I just want to give God praise and just give some testimonies for this week. So yeah. Here goes my random videos this week because I got some time. Nursing school is a struggle and everything is going sideways, but I'm passing the classes. Right. Sometimes I think like, oh my God, I'm gonna fail this class. I failed the first exam. There's no way I can pass this course. And then so far, guys, I've never, ever, ever failed any of my courses. And God is to be praised. I couldn't have done any of this without Him. All right, guys, like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And I'm seeing you in the next video. Peace out.